So as like a little recap, we, got our roaster in and it wasn't working and well, it was actually broken. And then we got somebody to come in, weld it, fix it. And then we had some other mishaps, but we got our roaster up and running and it's been working fabulously now. And we love the product that it, delivers. So we're about to embark on a new challenge, and this challenge involves me shaving my head.
I like Lucedale a lot. I guess because it's a smaller town and it's a lot more intimate relationships throughout the town, and that's pretty nice. It's kind of like a small family within the community. Drawbacks is that there's not as many people to sell coffee to, but that's okay. The ones that do buy it are really great. Ever since we started the coffee shop, it's always felt important to try to do something as much as I can for different types of veterans, especially in 2019, whenever we opened, was a lot that was going around at that time where 22 veterans a day were committing suicide, and there wasn't a whole lot really being done about it as far as mental health treatment for all these Iraq and Afghanistan veterans that came back. We keep our wall of honor because people really, they appreciate seeing those pictures on the wall. And it reminds you, the folks that fought in these wars and served in the military, they're not like 40-something-year-old men. They're 18, 19, 20-year-old kids. They're out there on the front lines having to go through that. So whenever I was in high school, I wanted to join the military. Ended up landing on the Marines. Originally, I went and talked to an Air Force recruiter and then an Army recruiter. But whenever I talked to the Marine Corps recruiter, he was so much different. It really made me want to be a part of the Marines because, he basically sold it as, maybe I wasn't good enough for it. There's only so many that can actually become Marines and handle that. And so I joined the Marines and went to Paris Island 3 weeks after I graduated high school. And then 3 months later, I was in North Carolina doing School of Infantry, where I spent about a month there, and then stationed in Hawaii with 3rd Battalion, 3rd Marine Infantry Unit as a rifleman. And trained for about, 10 months in that unit before we deployed to Iraq and came back and started to make my way back into civilian life. This is the roasting room. Our computer set up, it's linked to the roaster so I can track the profile of the roast as I'm roasting. I've got our sample roaster over here and our green coffee bean supply over here. This is our raw beans before it gets roasted. Got a couple extra boxes, and then our grinder and bag sealer is over here. So the roaster's all set up, ready to go. We've been roasting on it now. So far, so good. A few minor issues, just small parts failing on it and having to replace it. But as far as roasting, it does better than anything I've ever used before. So the coffee's coming out great. We're hearing great feedback about it. So I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy to have it. Yeah. So I usually get here around 5:30 in the morning. I knock out some roasting. Roasting's really fun. I love roasting. Packaging it's a little bit more I don't know, finicky, a little bit more time consuming.
Without our amazing staff at Lucedale Coffee House, we would not be able to separate ourselves from the coffee shop and do what we're doing here. We spend the majority of our time here at the factory, but thankfully we have an incredible manager. It's actually my sister, Keisha. She has taken the role of basically being me and managing every aspect of the coffee shop, from social media to scheduling to payroll and everything. So I'm grateful for her, and then the staff is just amazing. They're always wanting to be innovative and want to add new ways of doing drinks and promote our stuff on social media. So we have a great staff, and we really couldn't be here without them because they do it all at the shop for us. So today we are doing a Thanksgiving dinner with all of our employees. It's our 3rd annual one, and yeah, I cooked a meal and gave it to, or feeding my employees, and hopefully they'll like it. It feels really important to have these moments with our employees because they are really special people. They do a lot for us. They're the reasons why we're able to break away and actually try to expand our business. They keep the storefront looking great, and they keep the customers happy, which is the most important part. So we are extremely grateful for our employees, and this Thanksgiving dinner is to show them how much we're thankful. So we're about to embark on a new challenge, and this challenge involves me shaving my head. We are actually trying to pull together a coffee cart that we can offer as a catering side, or something that we could take to farmers markets along the coast or even other states to kind of help promote our product. The coffee cart would be very beneficial to our community and help in spreading the word about Opossum Coffee. So some of the benefits with the coffee cart we can offer for someone who is having a wedding, they can have the coffee cart right there at their reception. We could also bring the coffee cart to parties, whether it be like a retirement party or a work party. The possibilities are sort of endless with the coffee cart. So with that being said, I am trying to be creative and trying to pull some ideas together to get some funding, and my idea is to reach a certain goal point and me shave my head, and whatever's left of it, I will donate it to Locks of Love. Keep a lookout for more information on this challenge because it's going to be lots of fun.
I was in boot camp, and the last week of boot camp, there's one day there's that 1 week where you're kind of actually not directly underneath the drill instructors, and you're sent off throughout the base to perform a task at one certain place around the base for a week. And me and my buddy Thibodeau from Morgan City, Louisiana, we end up we get put on chapel duty, to where we were cleaning up the chapel. And so we're cleaning it and we're going along. Thibodeau somewhere else, I'm in another part, and I walk by this little trash can, fresh clean trash bag, and 1 Skittle sitting inside the trash bag. And most people think, who the hell would eat a Skittle out of a trash can? But whenever you went 3 months without anything other than chow hall food or MREs, that Skittle looks very enticing. So I ate that Skittle. About 20 minutes later, Thibodeau comes up to me, he says, "Webb, man, you'll never believe it, the craziest thing happened to me." I was like, "What's going on?" He goes, "Well, I seen a Skittle on the ground, and I thought, man, I really want to eat this Skittle, but I'm not going to eat the Skittle. I'm not going to sink that low to eat a Skittle off the floor." So I put it in the trash, and about 20 minutes later, I changed my mind, and I went back to that trash can to eat that Skittle, and it was gone. I said, "Thibodeau, I ate that Skittle."
of summer.